Off we go to pinball. I think it's really loud, right? Turn it down quite a bit. Yeah, it's loud. Holy cow. Okay. So yeah, no title screen staying up or anything. It's just, hey, here's pinball. So welcome to pinball. We have 4 boards, 4 different 4 different tables to go for. Nice metal music there. We're gonna start with Cyber. Cyber is like so there's like a little cheat sheet card. This seems like the stupidest one. Yeah. Digging the music though. This one's like super straightforward. We'll start the timer. There's nothing to this game, basically. You got a whopping 0-point high score to top. So basically just playing the board is good enough. This pinball table is really minimal. You're just hitting random bumpers. And then sometimes that appears. Cool. Oh, dip, it hit it. What? It almost feels like it's impossible to lose. Physics are so bad. There's no ramps to hit or anything over here. There we go. Table 1's done. And there's honestly like nothing to that one. I'll read what the cheat sheet thing here says. But yeah, there's my... I did it. The cyber table is done. It says a blue magnet in the robot's chest is randomly activated during play. Use the magnet's force and your own timing to get extra points. If a ball lands on the active magnet, bumpers increase their score values by 30 points. The posts on the machine's playfield alternate between being active or inactive. If active, they act as bumpers and prevent the ball from going down chutes. That's it. Dogfight has something to it. A fuel tank is attached to each flipper. Fuel drains when a flipper is used, and when empty, it stops working. So that's a unique mechanic, at least. Once you have hit all 5 planes, a big plane worth 1,000 points appears, and all original planes double their score values. Hit the big plane, and all planes return to their original values, and the emptiest fuel tank is refilled. So that one sounds better. Let's do that one. This hyper's done. On to table number 2. It goes into a baseball field, evidently. Oh, never mind. This sucks. Boy, I thought that'd be like a fun little thing. There we go, I got the plane. Ta-da! I did everything that this board has to offer. I definitely thought that there'd be like extra things going on. But no, it's just like empty ass space. Yep. Hey Lord Ivan, how you doing? I don't know if the game could even handle something so complex. I'm gonna do this one again. This is Dogfight. I already completed Cyber, meaning I played it. I've technically completed Dogfight too. But let's see if we can get an extra ball on one of these. I need 15,000 points. That's a lot, but let's give it a shot. This is terrible. This is the entire board. You know what's interactive on this whole thing? Just those 5 planes. No bumpers, no ramps, nothing. And then I got my flippers. So there's a cool mechanic that's going to be completely wasted here where it says like every time you use a bumper, the fuel gauges go down. So basically like don't overuse your bumpers or your flippers. Damn it. I'm bad at this. And then if you hit all 5 of the planes, then it creates a big plane. Here's the big plane. And then if I hit the big plane, then it resets. Whatever. So yeah, we'll just say Dogfight's done. So yeah, cool is not the right word for how it actually is implemented, but it's a neat idea that's just completely underutilized. Welcome, Nelson. How you doing? You know, I forgot to look it up. I just brute forced it. I forgot to look it up. Hey, I beat my high score by a little bit, but I beat the big plane, so we're done with this one. Is the audio level okay? I turned it way down. So the music is blaring. I think I'm gonna do Meltdown next, because that's the one that seems like Spring Break seems the one that's like the most interesting and the most like involved. You think it's too low now? Let me go to the next screen and see if you still think it's the same. Still a little low. Yeah. I can boost it up. You barely hear it. Okay. Interesting. When I do the performance thing, it's like half the sound bar. How about that? Cool. Okay. So Meltdown, the goal is to enter the reactor in the center of the playfield by opening as many of its 8 gates as possible. Opened gates are white. Gates open when the rods at the top of the playfield are raised. Meltdown offers many special challenges, and we wish you luck in mastering them all. I don't think that's going to be true. But Spring Break is asking you to spell the words spring and break. And then once they're both spelled out, the doors to the cafe open and you can go inside and break some dishes. So that one seems a little bit more involved than Meltdown. So let's try it. Yeah, this is going quick because it's kind of shitty. Function. It's something. Malfunction. Uh-oh. Oh, right through? Boo. Oh. Well, I gotta do that one again. That one didn't even, like, let me do anything. Nuclear power on. The physics are absolutely dreadful. I'm sure you can tell just by looking at it. So how do you think I get it to turn white? Whoops. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know how responsive the CDI is meant to be. Should I try one more time, see what we can do here? Goal is to enter the reactor in the center of the play by opening as many of the 8 gates as possible. The open gates are white. Gates open when the rods at the top of the playfield are raised. I don't know, maybe I can get in there. Try it again. I mean, it's short enough, right? I should probably go until I enter the reactor. I mean, Cyber, the robot one, had like no objective at all. Dogfight had the objective of create the big plane and hit it. So this one actually has a goal, so might as well go for it, right? Otherwise we'll be done with this game in 20 minutes. Right through, didn't even get a chance. Mm-hmm. Okay. Virtual pinball is like a, it's like a curse word in the challenge world. Like trying to actually beat that game. As far as I know, there's been 3 people who have done it so far, maybe 4. And it took everyone over 100 hours. All because of the table My Break. Like that, like the rest of the tables take, you know, almost no time at all. Then they spend like 75, 80, 90 hours on the My Break table of virtual pinball. This is gonna be like all luck because I don't know. Yeah, championship pool is also really bad, but that's like that's not as bad as virtual pinball. This asshole board. But yeah. Oh no, I see what you mean. Yes, My Break. You can theme it so it looks like pool. There's like different like. What an asshole. There are different styles you can apply to it, and that's one of them. I've never played it myself, nor do I care to. What the fuck was that? Right through. Uh-huh, missed it all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where's the rock music while this is like, I want the rock music of the other one. The intro screen. It's something. Avoids everything. God. So fast. Oh, come on. I can't do anything. It doesn't let me do anything. Okay. Oh, this is a trash game. Somehow that was my second highest score, though. Malfunction. That sums up this game. Malfunction. No! Why did those things reset on the sides? I had one left, and then when I went back down there, it was like they were all there again. Oh, I went in! Emergency. No! Damn it. I was doing alright there. I got them to change colors and everything. That's cool. Cool is not the right word. Better than the planes. Oh, come on. Alright, well that board's done. I went inside the reactor. It says there's many special challenges and we wish you luck in mastering them all in Meltdown. I would be very surprised to know what the hell they are, because it's not documented at all. Total Meltdown. Alright, all we have left is Spring Break, so we have to spell spring and break and then go inside the cafe. So for this one, 20 points for hitting the umbrellas, 40 points for the weightlifter, 70 for the girl in the inner tube. Hit the beach balls at the top of the machine's playing field to spell out first spring, then break. So to go at the top of the board to then beach balls. I like that though. I do it. Okay. Ooh. Life's a beach. I don't know. I like the theming of this one. This is my favorite theme of them all. The sound effects and everything. Almost had it. Aww. Alright, no problem. I might beat it. We might be on the Little Devil by the time you get back.
Plenty of sunshine for today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
Currently 75. Whoa. How did I miss the S? Aw. You're gonna get this? This is like the worst game I've played on the CDI. It's definitely funny, but like it's not good. Aw, right through. Just for this level. It's a highlight. I don't know, maybe you can play Meltdown some more and learn what the other stuff is. Maybe I need to go back. Maybe it'll have to be a revisit.
Plenty of sunshine for today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
Fuck, I was like 2 away. Hard to get the S. There it is, I got the S. What says 0? Oh. Could that be? Damn. Oh no! I'm losing connection, so hold on. I'm gonna wait to do this last ball until I'm back online. I hate this. I hate my internet. Okay, maybe back soon here. Alright, I think I'm good, right? Back on. Ball 2 is a good one. I didn't quite get there. Now I'm live again, right? Alright. Ball 3. It's like typewriter umbrella up there, or typewriter beach balls, I guess I should say. Breaking news. It is poorly made. Yeah, the high scores do not save on this part. Well, this is so the reason it says 1 through 6 on here is that you can have up to 6 players play at any given time. So this is showing you like what player 1's score is for the game. And then the actual full high score table is here after you're done playing. I only chose 1 player because I don't want to do this 6 times.
Plenty of sunshine for today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
It's tough. Yeah, stupid connection. I really hate it, and it's happening every single night. Happens like after a half hour or an hour. But I've learned I need to locally record absolutely everything because of that, and now because of the music issues with the CDI and 7th Guest. I don't know if you heard my explanation about the high score table stuff, but basically that's like the individual game, because you could choose to have 6 players play at once, and so that's showing you like what each person's score is. Of course, it goes right down there. Yeah, the entire soundtrack, basically. So like right now, portions of my VODs are muted. I don't know which portions because it doesn't tell me. And I tried scrubbing, I didn't notice anything, but it says I'm muted in certain parts because the composer has copywritten the entire soundtrack. Oh, come on. It always went away. So yeah, that's just like the current game, and then here's like the full high score table. Which does not save when you turn the system off. I'm surprised I'm not hitting her more. Just out of like randomness.
Plenty of sunshine for today.
Yeah, this one's definitely the best board. I'm glad I saved it for last.
High of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low
It reminds me of a Nick Arcade,
75 degrees.
Nick Arcade game. One of their little challenges. My God, it just goes so fast. Missed it. And right through. You should look up an episode on eBay, on YouTube. It's pretty fun. I don't know, like it's still. They also have it on Paramount Plus if you have it. If you have that, they have some episodes on there. But they have like opening challenges, which are just like their own versions of like Breakout or Pong, and then at the end they have interactive games where the kids run around and they have to like use green screen technology to touch different items. But just like the graphical look, it's of this era, so like this definitely looks like something that would fit right in. Getting better at hitting the S. Right through. It was, and it was a good show too. I think what made it like really good in a way is that like most of the kids who were playing the games were like really bad at it. And so like there was that aspect of, oh, I could do better if I was on that show. Almost hate watching. Cafe should be open now. Ah, and of course I didn't get in there. Okay. Getting in the cafe is gonna be interesting.
Plenty of sunshine here today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently
Guess pretty much just have to bounce it off of that umbrella. A lot of points, a lot of oohs. Cafe's open, get in there. Oh, come on! I cringed out badly. I'm playing this game right now. Blah. Wow. Right through the middle. Didn't even give me a chance. Well, Lord Everything's gonna come back and
Plenty of sunshine for today.
won't have
With
missed
seasonal
anything.
temperatures, we should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear
It's so
skies
weird
tonight
that the
with a
other
low near
boards are
70. It's currently 75 degrees.
minimal when this one has stuff going on. Like, why couldn't you build multiple boards with things? Suck at this. I was just saying you're gonna come back. I've gotten spring break twice, but I can't make it into the cafe. Just have to get lucky with the bounces.
Plenty of sunshine for today. With seasonal temperatures, we should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
I don't know. And right through. Fun. And I lost connection too, so you missed that.
Plenty of sunshine for today. With seasonal temperatures, we should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
Jesus. Welcome, Reku. How you doing? They are terrible. This game is dreadful. Oh my god. The physics are trash. Everything is basically trash. Nothing works the way you expect it to. This is the only board that's good out of the four. I've already done all of the other four, or all the other three. Most of them don't even have like good objectives or anything. This one I have an objective. I have to spell spring and break from the beach balls at the top, then I have to go into the cafe. Once I've done that, then I've basically seen all the content of the board. So that's what I'm going for. How's your game going? How's Little Big Adventure? It looked gross. Yeah, the scoreboard is weird. It fits the theme, at least, but it's not easy to read.
Plenty of sunshine for today. With seasonal temperatures, we should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this.
But this is by far the best and most fun of the four.
It's currently 75.
But that's not saying much. It froze. Shit. What do I do when the CDI freezes? How did that happen? Just play it again? No, definitely not supposed to happen. I didn't know that could happen, honestly. CDI Pinball. That's the splash screen thing that's gonna go away in 2 seconds. So yeah, this is why the scoreboard looks empty, is because you could pick up to like 6 players to play at any given time. I'm just doing burnt out on adventure games. I can understand it. It looks like old school RuneScape in terms of visual style. But like worse in terms of gameplay.
Plenty of sunshine here today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 70.
There may be some like scratching on the disc or something that. Oh, you bought. You really missed the last one. Here's the last one. I mean, pinball games on the NES. Honestly, every other system work better than this. This is the worst. Oh, the scores do actually carry over. Or, well, I guess I haven't turned off the system, so maybe that's why. I just like reset the reset it.
Plenty of sunshine here today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies.
It's amazing how bad the physics are in this.
It's currently 75 degrees.
How did I miss the K? There we go. Okay. So now the cafe's open because I spelled spring break. So now you can see like the doors are open over there, but I don't know how to actually get it in there. So. Because it's off to the side in such a weird way, and like the umbrella's blocking it. This board itself is taking 20-something minutes.
Temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
Alright, cafe's open. And right through. Now it's closed again. And right through. And right through.
Plenty of sunshine for today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. It's currently 75 degrees.
Of course. No! Stop! Oh my god. See, that kind of thing would have got it in there. Some terrible ricochet on the, whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can control it to go in. I think I just have to be lucky with the bounce. That's the downside. There's not like a natural thing. It's not like any other pinball game in the world where there's ramps that you have to hit after hitting certain objectives. No. It's just hope you get a lucky bounce. I think this is also one of the only other pinball games I've seen that doesn't have any sort of like ramp type systems either. So minimal. Doors are open. Oh my god, I just went in. Yay. We did it. It happened. Now it's happening all over the place. And we earned an extra ball, too. Aren't we lucky? Now it's just not... It's almost as if it can't not go in. Yay! Alright, so pinball's gonna be done once I'm done with this. And the only reason I know that I earned an extra ball is because the manual also says that, like, if you earn 15,000 points, then you get one. Now I got ball 4. No fanfare or anything, nothing specific to show. Yeah, I thought it would, like, let me see what happened inside too, but nope. That's asking too much for this game. There we go. I scored all 4 boards. I've done all the objectives that are listed on this piece of paper that came with the game. So pinball is done.